If you're finding that in your speeches you're speaking way too loudly,
or if you're the opposite and you're speaking too softly,
then you are not alone. A crucial element in being confident in your speeches is finding the volume that's just right for you. Hey everyone, my name is Alyssa.
And I'm Alex. Welcome back to our Speak to Inspire series. When you present to an audience, volume is very important. If you're speaking too loudly or too softly, your message can be lost. That's why finding a middle voice is critical.
One of the best ways to find your middle voice is an exercise we at SSA like to call 3 circles. Alex, do you mind demonstrating for us?
Sure.
First, let's say the line, "The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog," very loudly.
The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog.
Now let's try it very softly.
The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog.
Now let's find a middle ground in between these two volumes.
The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog.
And that's your middle voice. Using your middle voice is extremely important if you want your speech to be clearly heard and understood.
You can also use volume to make your speech sound more exciting and avoid being monotonous. Hearing this for the next 5 minutes would bore you. However, speaking like this is much more enthusiastic and engaging.
Volume can be used to show many different expressions and emotions. For example, saying but versus but can mean two very different things. You can see here that I use volume to emphasize my point and grab the attention of my audience.
When artists perform in a theatre, they have to project to a huge crowd without a microphone. This takes a lot of practice and vocal exercises.
And if you want to project your voice, firstly, we have to fix our posture. You can look up our video on Strong Stance to learn more about it.
Let's try a vocal exercise together.
Alex here is going to help demonstrate to us, but the first thing we need to do is get into the right posture. Now, let's try saying the vowel sound ah from very soft to loud.
Ah.
Great, now let's try the reverse.
Ah.
You can keep on building on this exercise by going from softly to loudly, and back to softly again, just like a car approaching you and passing by.
Ah. I'm going to teach you an exercise which is one of my personal favorites. And this doesn't just help with volume, but this can help with tone, expression, pacing, and really everything when you need to deliver a great speech. I'm going to do it slowly at first, and then I'm going to do it at normal pace. It goes like this. The lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue, the hard palate, the soft palate, enunciate, articulate, exaggerate. Okay, now at regular speed. The lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue, the hard palate, the soft palate, enunciate, articulate, exaggerate. And that's it. Doing this as a warm-up exercise can get you in the zone to practice all the things you need to deliver a great speech.
There are plenty of other fun tips and tricks that you can find on the internet. Trick is to find the right mix that suits you so you don't strain yourself.
That's all for today. Tune in next week for our video on tone and expression.
Don't forget to like this video and leave a comment down below on what else you'd like to learn in public speaking.
Bye.
See ya!